Um, to my expectations, really. I've said it before in previous interviews that they're professionals and they understand the game. Their technical abilities, is very good. Um, and I never expected anything different. The only thing I wanted, yeah, in yesterday's trip, all I wanted is to get them playing, just to see where they are.
All right. I won't ask any more questions. I go straight to the journalists online. I want to say welcome to everybody. You can put just raise your hand and we can identify you as we go along. Who wants to go first? Who wants to go first? All right, since you're shy, just go ahead and ask the question. He's listening. Anybody? Who is this now? Robert Bailey from the Gleaner. Okay, Robert, go ahead.
All right, Coach, first of all, in terms of preparation going into how pleasing are you, with the preparation of the team going into this event?
Well, not 100%. We haven't had a good session so far for different reasons. They came in late on Monday night, and Tuesday morning we had to be doing some medical assessments and COVID tests. So they were up all morning, after coming in late on Monday night. So all I could do was do a session yesterday afternoon, where we just had them play, nothing, no tactical really, just having them play, getting their legs moving again. That's it, basically.
Okay, and in terms of the Bermuda team, what do you know about this team, Coach? And what are some of the areas they're looking to exploit?
Nothing about them, really nothing about them. Apart from they have improved on the recruiting, they have more overseas players like ourselves. That's all. Nothing more.
And confidence-wise, your first game back with the team, how confident are you, going into this encounter? Is that what you have seen?
I'm as confident as I should be and could be. I have to be. The girls know that I take it from there. It's up to them. The preparation, as I said, not at the level or nowhere near where we should be preparation-wise. But that's no fault of the girls, the JFF, or myself. It's just that the time that they came in, because they had games on Sunday before they came down. Most did, and traveling for 8, 9, 10 hours, some of them 12 hours is kind of rough. So all we had was like a recovery session yesterday afternoon, and it was something to prepare. But after the experience that they have and their ability, that makes me more confident.
Okay, I want to finally, Coach, how important is that we get 3 points in this opening game? How important is that for us to get 3 points?
Extremely important. Any tournament that you play, any competition, this is not a league, this is a tournament. So the first game is very, very, very important for many reasons. Progressing through the zone, you don't have to worry about it. We have 1 win on our belt already, so it's very, very, very important that we win tomorrow.
Okay, Coach. All right, that's me.
Anybody else? Anybody else? You can go ahead. Let's go ahead and ask a question. Go ahead. Let's go ahead and ask a question.
Coach Daniel Wheeler here. But in your first training session, obviously you said that there were some things that you wanted to work on defensively. But what will be the key to make? Do you feel in terms of that you have decided on in your mind the right defensive partnership to make sure you can get through at least these two games coming up?
Well, this evening I'll confirm my selection as far as that is concerned. Yesterday, as I said, we only went for an hour because the girls were quite a little fatigued, so we couldn't make a long session of it. My plans went through the window because we were supposed to train in the morning and train in the afternoon. So we could do in the morning, as I said. So we only had one in the afternoon, and I just made some adjustments there. But today we're going to get into how we're going to attack, defend, and see the combination that we can use to shore up the defense.
And just a follow-up, this will be, obviously the Reggae Boyz did not get the kind of crowd support you all again so far. How is it important for you from the start that the fans are back to cheer this team on, especially considering the elevated expectations that the team has now?
Very, very important. Appreciation, the cheering for the team. A small crowd, but better than what we have had before. I think for them to come and feel appreciated and start and get the energy and get their energy up, I think adrenaline rush will be good for them. So I'm really, really looking forward to the 2,500. I'm sure we have a little bit more, but that is important for us to have them in the stands.
Anybody else?
Coach Sheridan,
yes, go ahead, Sheridan.
Yeah, like you said, I know you probably wouldn't have finalized your 11 as yet, but you might have an idea. We've become accustomed to seeing the Reggae Boyz play a 4-3-3 formation. Will it be more of the same, or?
Sheridan, can you repeat the question? Can you repeat the question because I lost you on the internet?
No, I'm saying we've become accustomed to seeing the girls play 4-3-3 formation. Even though you haven't finalized your 11 as yet, can we expect more of the same in terms of the formation, or are you contemplating a change?
Contemplating a change because of the players that I have, the talent that I have. I might have to change. Remember, I lost some players that were was part of the plans going forward. So now that we have not gotten in some players, we have to now look at the person that we have, the ability and the positions, if they can handle certain formations. So basically, I can tell you it probably won't be a 4-3-3. It might transition into a 4-3-3 when we are attacking, but static-wise, I don't think we're going to go with 4-3-3 right away.
Want to reveal what you have in mind?
No, I think 4-2-3-1 is what we normally might go for. I had other ideas coming in, but you might revert to that just because of I just said the person we have.
Alright, coach.
Yeah, man. Thanks.
Anybody? Alric, I saw your hand earlier. Alric. Hello?
Al, is it okay to ask the question?
Yes, go ahead, Crystal. I didn't even recognize it. Go ahead.
It's okay. Good afternoon, all. Coach, just a few questions here from myself. Now that you've had the chance to look at the team, in terms of squad depth, how well balanced are we?
Quite balanced, and you in the last week you were in, I was saying that we didn't get certain people, but the depth of the team is good. But I just have to move people around a bit, and I will concentrate on doing more of that this afternoon. So at the end of this session, I definitely know my starting 11. But I think we are good attackingly, defensively. We have to make sure that I put the proper persons down the center of the pitch.
Okay, and just backtracking on a few what I view as possibly concerns. How big of a concerns are those red flags that you touched on? So obviously completely outside of your control, the players' control and the JFF's control as well. Based on the facts that we're dealing with in terms of medical tests, late arrivals and so on, is it safe to say that we should perhaps temper our expectations on what to come, particularly in the opening game against Bermuda?
Not really. We can temper it if we know a Bermuda, I don't know them, so I can't answer that question positively. I say yes. The medical assessments and the COVID tests are something that are required by FIFA and CONCACAF, so we can't get away from it. And it happens at particular times. Like we come 2 weeks and 2 weeks ago. it has to happen at a particular time, 2 days before a game, 4 days before this. So it's not that we have that under control. I think our young players now, national players, have to sort of have a mindset that this is going to happen. I am more worried about how much rest they get and the recovery time that they had. But they're in good mood. In yesterday's training, Crystal, they were like bouncy. They were upbeat about getting into the session. I don't think they will be fatigued.
Also, what can the potential debutants bring to the team?
Hopefully. Well, I don't think there much any debutants will be starting. I don't think so. Based on this afternoon, I made that decision. But I expect them to bring some vibrancy and expectation for them own self and play at a high level to show me what they can do and if they want to be part of the team going forward.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
Anybody else? Coach, your preparations is, of course, is for Bermuda, but there is another game on Sunday. We probably will not have a press conference like this before you go to Grenada. Are you comfortable with the 2 games with the squad you have, and I mean that they'll be ready for 2 games?
Yeah, definitely. As I said, even though we still have a fun, even though the players that I expected to come in, we still have, and my expectation is that these girls are going to be doing very, very well. As a coach, you have to think that way. I've seen them yesterday, the ball moving around very well. Just for them now to get their mindset on the game. Today we're going to be doing more tactical work, in areas of the pitch, how we're going to play, how we want to defend. We never get a chance to do that yesterday. Yesterday was a loosen up session. There was nothing tactical about it. It was more like a generic session that we were just having them play, defend, and attack.
All right. So if there are no more questions, I'd like to say thanks to everybody who joined us, and thanks to your coach. And of course, training is today at 4 o'clock, and only the first 15 minutes will be allowed. And then tomorrow the game is at 7. Is that Robert Williams? You have a question, Robert? No. All right. Thanks, coach. Thanks to everybody. See you at the game tomorrow.
All right. Take care.